What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Taurean Reloaded channel. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button if you have not done so already. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you are new. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video or go live. So I wanted to get into this story today involving this man that you see in the picture by the name of Gregory Turner. And this guy is 28 years old and he is out of Mobile, Alabama. And this guy is a grade A creep. Now, I've talked about a lot of creeps on my channel before, more than I would like to, but this one right here is right up there. Now, before I really dive into the article, if y'all remember years ago on Maury, way before he started just really going with the paternity test on his show, which is now canceled, he used to have someone come on to the show where they would talk about people who were pervs and secretly recording people in restrooms for their own little voyeuristic pleasures. Well, that's giving you a little hint of what this guy is about. So this guy named Gregory Turner, works at his job, and he decides that he's going to go ahead and record some content for his Onlyfans account, allegedly for his Onlyfans account. But here's the plot twist. It wasn't content of his own, basically recording himself, maybe, engaging in some sexual acts or maybe pleasuring himself. No, this guy would take a little tiny recorder, and I'm going to show you what the recorder looks like and just show you how maniacally clever this guy was. He would go into the restroom and he would record his coworkers using the restroom, like in a stall, like whether they were taking a piss or if they were taking a shit. And he would record it, and they said allegedly it was for his OnlyFans account. Now, apparently, based on what I have read, none of the content or none of the videos that he recorded made it to his OnlyFans account. Like, they went there onto his OnlyFans account and they didn't find anything there related to what he had on his camera. They did find the stuff on his camera. And according to what they have reported, he has been hit with 4 felony charges, 4 counts. So there are 4 videos that they have on his recorder that he had in his possession. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what the recorder looked like. And this is why I say that he was maniacally clever. This was the recorder. It doesn't look like a GoPro camera or a regular, digital size camera or even a phone. This recorder, this video camera, which the lens is right here, this is the lens right here, was in a pen. This is a whole pen that he had that has, I don't know if he had it custom made or if you can buy a pen like this on the market, where he had a camera in there in which he was using to record videos, non-consenting videos of his coworkers just simply using the restroom. Like, he got pleasure off of doing that. You have to be a very sick individual to go into the restroom, and instead of just using the restroom, like taking a piss or taking a shit yourself, you use this little recording device in order to record your coworkers in a very private area, or what's supposed to be private. Because last time I checked, there aren't any cameras allowed inside or to be installed inside of a restroom. That's a very private area where you use the restroom, wash your hands, and leave. That's a very private place, but not in his case. Now it's going to have people on pins and needles wondering if this guy set up cameras or hidden cameras in the restroom. And this was in the men's room, might I add. He didn't go into the women's restroom to do this. Not that I would want him to do that anyway, because, that would be easy for him to get caught regardless. But he did this in the men's room, which leads me to believe, is this guy part of the academy? Like, think about it. He's recording men pissing and shitting in bathroom stalls for his own pleasure. Now, they say that the videos never made it up to his OnlyFans account that he had. So that means he still has or had access to the videos, which means this guy could have been at home putting this on his computer and pleasuring himself at the sight of his coworkers using the restroom. Like, I don't know what kind of kink that would be classified under. If someone lets me, I don't know if whoever's watching this video, can y'all let me know what that would be classified under? Like, what is that called when someone pleasures themselves or finds pleasure of watching someone use the restroom? But like I said, people can find a kink or a fetish in just about anything nowadays. It's crazy. It's wild. But the bottom line is that this guy violated heavily violated these men privacy. And I bet you he didn't even blur out their image. Thank God that the videos did not get on the internet. At least we hope that they didn't get on the internet, because that means their privacy is now exposed by two more weirdos, I should say. This guy is sick. This dude, Gregory Turner, is a whole ass creep. And you can just look at his mugshot and just tell he either doesn't feel bad about what he did, or he's mad about getting caught and he can't continue out his kink fetish. Like, that's some wild shit right there. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of something like this before. I don't think I've ever heard of something like this before outside of what I mentioned in the beginning when I was talking about Maury back in the early 2000s, when they would talk about people recording people in the restroom, or not so much just the restroom, but also the changing room, I should say, because that requires you to disrobe or take clothes off and change. But yeah, this, I think I've heard it all, but then again, I might be embellishing a little bit, because I don't think I have heard it all. But they need to put this guy all the way away, like for real, for real. Now, like I said, he has 4 felony charges because of 4 counts. That was 4 guys that was in his little camera. I'm still stuck on the fact that he had a camera in the pen. Like, all you had to do was slide the little thing up and the camera exposes itself, and it's probably a button on there he presses to record. And that's why I said it was maniacally clever, because a phone would have been too obvious. A regular camera would have been definitely too obvious. A GoPro, like, you probably would have to put that on your head. Like, he had it in the last place that anybody would suspect to put a camera, in a pen. But you know, if you look at a lot of movies and stuff, people be putting cameras in pens. People be making explosive devices out of pen. People will make a gun out of a pen. So I guess, you know, the sky is the limit when it comes to tech. And I'm talking about seeing this stuff in movies like back in the day. And here we are in 2022. That's how advanced technology has gotten. If you can put a camera in something that's used mainly for writing. It was basically like a trick pen that he used. No one would ever suspect it. That was the point. And it makes you wonder if there's any more videos out there that he has maybe stored on a hard drive. So hopefully they did get a collective scoop up of his hard drive to see if he had any more videos on there. But the fact of the matter is, he was planning to put this on his OnlyFans account. If you have an OnlyFans account and you're posting content, the content should be your content of you, not of other people. And it makes you wonder what else he was going to do with those videos should they have gotten up on OnlyFans. Basically, he was planning on making money on videos that did not have him, his face, or any of his private areas in it. He was about to literally pimp off of his coworkers. So not only did he violate their privacy, they wasn't going to get a dime for their likeness being used. While illegal, if he had made any money off of it, one of the punishments he would have gotten was to pay all the money back that he made off of those videos to every last person that he put up there. Point blank, period. But thankfully, it didn't get to that point. Hopefully, they completely scrubbed his hard drives or got a hold of it. Hopefully, it did not end up on the dark web, because, you know, that's one place where a lot of stuff like this will end up, amongst a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, this happened in Mobile, Alabama, I believe. If I have any people who's down in Alabama, please let me know down in the comments. Did you hear about this story? And what is your take on it? And that's my take on it.